happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Flaw 700, a.k.a. Flaw Claw Van Damme, a.k.a. Flaw Cigar. Oh! A.k.a. your boy, Dumb Some Goy.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? You know who it is. It's your favorite fly guy, Mr. Fresco Fame. Ooh, backdrop. Hey, fresh. It's lit. You can follow your boy on Twitter at Fresco Famous and on Instagram at Fresco Fame.
And this is episode 183 of the podcast Brothers.
Yeah. Right back at it.
2 episodes back to back. Look at us.
Right back at it.
Who would have thought? Not me.
Not me. Funny as hell.
Back to back. This episode is brought to you by the Douce. I'm on that Douce.
And pepperoni pizza.
Did you have anything to smokity smoke?
Oh, yeah, man.
Okay.
Okay. Matter of fact, hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't know what that's about, because it wouldn't have been the 2 seconds had I not asked him if he had anything to smoke. What we got going on over there? Fresco just walked away from the table, grabbed his ashtray, and now he's back.
Oh, yeah. Talk to me nice. That's the only way I like to be talked to.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon right now in New Jersey, and we are bringing you episode 183 of the podcast Brothers. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Are you ready?
So with that being said, man, let's get straight to the shits. Let me go first, because
how was your week? How's your mental health?
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow. Mark this in your calendar. That's the first time this guy has asked me, how was my week first in my mental health?
We've been recording this show for 4 years. That's the first time.
The first time.
Even after he asked me, I should be like, yeah, nigga, so that was me.
Man, this is going to be a great episode.
Wow.
How's my mental health and how was my week? My mental health is going great, man. Ever since I been putting my best foot forward. For those that I told last week, I started my LLC, and you realize that running a business, is a lot, but it's a lot, if that makes sense. Just getting phone calls, just making business moves, checking your emails. If you run a business, man, check your emails. For some reason, the universe works in mysterious ways. Things just land in your email when you're moving in a certain direction.
Just don't reply to no Africans from somewhere offering you $8
special
million.
Powers. Yeah, special powers. And protection against your enemies.
Oh, my God.
Don't answer those emails.
Protection against all things. Evil,
I get that all the time, fam.
Somebody I don't know why niggas be hitting you up on that goofy shit. I don't get that goofy shit.
Somebody hit me up last week offering me special powers against my enemies. I don't know how that works.
Another African nigga?
Yeah, another African nigga. I mean, he had his dashiki on.
Shout out to my Africans, man.
But me, I'm gullible like that. I really want to know how you can protect me from all things bad.
I don't even want to listen to not near bit of that voodoo, bro. I'm good.
So, with the business that I run, I'm in the real estate business, and right now I got 2 contracts out worth around $1,200.
Ooh,
yeah, and
give me lit.
My anxiety starts to kick in because it's like,
you want the deal to be done.
Yeah, just sign the contract.
Give it up. Nigga.
Sign it, because I can't work until they sign the contracts.
Okay.
So one guy that I'm working with wants his lawyer to look over it, even though the contract is black and white. I mean, I'm not pulling nothing over your head, and I believe in doing good business.
Uh-huh.
But the guy wants his lawyer to look over it. But when you take those steps, it's like, fam, you got 10 G's of mine just
waiting there.
Just waiting there. And I would love, fam.
But you're going to get enough of those to whereas you just wait when a deal getting done. You can be patient.
But these are my first few, right. These are my first few deals.
Right.
Once my bank account reflects a few commas,
you're like, all right.
I could be like, all right, fam.
You might tell him, you might tell him, you know what? Why don't you take this to your people?
Take your time.
And you get back to me when you come up with a decision.
But when it's your first deal, it's like, yo, fam, sign the shit.
Right.
Sign that shit,
right
fam.
now, I'm hungry out here. I'm thirsty. Hey,
right.
Man, you going to sign this shit or not? You're like, what's up? Like,
right. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to, man. Other than that, yeah, life is good. Life is what you make it. I'm enjoying life. Like I said, ever since I turned 37, I've looked at things just from a different lens. Now I'm 37.
Not bad.
Once again, I'm 3 years older. Just simple math. How's your mental health? How is your week? How is the business? This is why I wanted you to go after me, because I really want you to get into how's the business going and your mental health.
It's going great. Actually, it's going better than I thought in these last few days, man. It's I've been scheduling appointments, multiple appointments for days out. So the response has been great. Thank you to everybody who has already hired me to work on their car. Do the best I can to make it look spick and span. It's been so far a great experience. We're learning a lot in regards to car detail and certain products to use, but what's better on certain materials, even though you can get all surface products and stuff like that. But it's going pretty good, man.
Trial and error, first time, first week. So it's like you're learning on the job.
Right, yeah. I mean, I just took the experience that I had from washing my car, my girl car, basically, and liking to keep that clean and just applying that to everybody's car. I think everybody deserves to ride in a nice, clean car. But, yeah, so I've had a job out in Keyport, down by the beach, extremely hot. That's one thing I realized that I jumped into it and I didn't take into consideration certain things that I probably couldn't have thought of unless I was doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I just see that I have to take care of myself in a completely different way. I got symptoms of heat stroke the other day. And I had no idea, but
Right, because if you never experienced heat stroke, you don't know what's coming upon you.
right, you know
Hey,
what I'm
what's
saying?
this?
So
I feel funny.
I was driving back from the job. I was on a turnpike. I had to pull over on the side of the turnpike. My whole fucking arm cramped up, dog. Like, when I say this shit cramped up, my hand made a fist. Well, this finger particularly, I couldn't move that bitch back straight for like 10 minutes. I'm in the car and on the highway, pulled over, kicking and shit, like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm just grabbing my forearm. My shit was so tight. But I thought I was hydrated enough. I've been drinking fluids that entire day. Maybe I just didn't eat enough or something, or maybe I was just out there too fucking long. I don't know. But
What you say again? Heat hydration?
Symptoms of heat stroke or heat exhaustion.
Did you Google heat exhaustion or heat stroke? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the
And I got
causes of it?
sunburn on my back. My back was itching like a motherfucker.
What are the
man.
causes of it, though?
Causes?
Yeah.
I didn't look up the causes. I looked up the symptoms.
Okay, so
I
think
mean,
now
the causes of it is just being out in the goddamn sun, being
Okay.
active too long, I guess.
Right, okay.
But yeah, I was I felt nauseous. It was times I was on Friday and Saturday where I was doing the work and I had to stop for a second and kneel over. Like, I felt a little bit of a rapid heart rate. I was crazy sweating, and what was it? And I felt a little dizzy, just slightly dizzy. Well, but I just took it when I felt like that. I just took a second, stepped off to the side, sat down or whatever, poured some water over my head, or threw some water in my chest, or hit myself with the hose or whatever. But so now, I just gotta figure out that approach to making sure that I'm balanced throughout the day. So my brother Donovan just hit me up and told me some stuff, just to have with me on reserve. So yeah, man, I'm making the bread, but then I'm putting it right back because I still got to keep getting products.
Yeah, you got to invest in the business.
Yeah,
and,
so I haven't really. I've been making money, but I ain't been spending nothing because the money that I have been spending is to recoup what I've been using to clean the previous vehicle.
And I'm glad you brought that up because what they say is rich people don't spend money. And even like I said, I got like $12,000 of contracts out. Right. That's not $12,000 in my pocket.
Right.
You got to invest back into the business. Mm-hmm. But what it does do is make sure that if you're hungry, you eat. If you got a bill, pay it. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm not going to live so where, the bill collectors are knocking down my door. I can pay them bills, invest. You don't really need nothing right now. You would like something.
Right.
But we don't really need something. So
I'm going to end up going back. I'm going to end up getting a job anyway because I'm going to do both because at the time, ain't no benefits in this. It's just me.
Right.
If I get fucked up out here, because
I
can't work. That's just straight
because I work and do my business. Now, once the business become lucrative, that's when you leave. But you can't just be like, fuck a job without the business.
Right.
Because it's only been like a few days, right?
Yeah,
but it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's only been like 4 days.
Right. Life is good, but until this job can provide insurance.
I gotta cover all aspects. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cover all aspects of life and when I'm doing it. And plus, honestly, with these 90-degree days, bro, I don't think these is the days to be out detailing nobody fucking car on no driveway. Anyway, to be honest with you, I just think it's just extremely the fuck hot. Like it's extremely hot. And I'm kind of figuring out a schedule system. I might only do 2 cars a day.
I was thinking that 2 cars a day.
Yeah, 2 cars a day, bro. As Friday, I did 5, and I was like, I came home, I passed the fuck out, like in the middle of the floor. Like,
Yeah, 5 is a lot because I
was
seen
like,
you
nigga.
doing Don car. You was out there for a minute. Like 2 cars a day.
he had a van too, so
Yeah.
it takes a little longer.
2 cars a day, and it allows you to stretch it out. Imagine if you did like 5 cars in a day, and that's your business for the week. But
Right.
imagine if you I got 6 cars and you spaced it out every other day or something. That's a week's worth of work.
Right,
So
right,
if
right.
you feel more full, more
Right.
complete. Like, yo, this week I've done
I
much.
dove in the pool from the highest motherfucking diving board straight in. I just jumped straight the fuck in. So now that I'm in the water and I'm swimming, you know, I'm figuring out how I can get everybody the service that I'm trying to get them, but still not overexert myself and fucking, you know, feel like I've been working all fucking day. Or the few jobs that I do now, I don't even feel like moving a muscle. So
At least it's for you though.
Yeah, it's all for
At
me.
least if you pass out, it's from your business, not from the man's business.
Yeah, it's true.
So shout out to you. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you.
Good luck.
All of Pokey's kids finally found something they like doing. We got our sister who's into the art. We got our brother Donovan who's into the CMOS. We got our brother Dean who's into the fitness. We got you who's into the details. And we got me who's into real estate. What's the name of your business again?
Mobile minor detailing. Holla at your boy.
What are the other names you had though? Because you had another one that I liked.
I can't remember. Well, wait, what was it?
Nigga, I asked you.
You just said you liked it. What the fuck?
I don't remember what it was.
What shit? I don't remember neither.
I just remember I liked it.
What kind of shit is that?
Man, you should know.
I liked it, but I don't know what it was.
Because I remember reading it and seeing it. Oh, I like this.
You talking about my slogan?
Your slogans, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my slogans. I ain't have a business name, but the slogan. Oh, yeah, so help me out, y'all. Feel me? Help me out and pick a slogan for my car wash detail. Mobile minor. Stop playing and let me clean that dirty ass car. Or mobile minor. Let me clean that dirty ass car. Stop playing.
That's it. I like number 2.
Let me clean that dirty ass
Number
car.
2
Stop
is for
playing.
me, man. So we got Minor Investments LLC and we got Mobile Minor LLC coming soon. Coming soon, fam. We doing the damn thing, man. Pokey is proud of her kids.
Lit. She can be an initial investor if she wants to. Stop playing.
So we got a new segment, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, you swear you from Baltimore, man. You kill me with this shit.
Oh, I
You don't know you be doing it, but you do it all
I don't
the
know
time.
I'm doing that. And I be bombing on the Baltimore niggas for doing it.
You sound just like them.
But we got a new segment, ladies and gentlemen. Your boys have joined so many groups. First off, once again, Black business owner and yourself, Black business owner across from me from the table. And we joined these groups, Black business owners in New Jersey. So it was just like, yo, we got a podcast on top of the Black businesses that we do. Why not promote Black businesses on the show? And we got a great response. We have like a few months worth of
inquiries.
That we can actually shout out. So we're going to go from top to bottom. And the first Black business that we want to shout out, we want to call this the Brotherly Love segment. The Brotherly Love segment that I've been trying to work on for like 3-4 years. Brotherly Love segment.
Sound like some slow piano music should be playing in the background.
Yeah, I haven't figured out a drop yet that I want to use.
I'm gonna find it.
But our Brotherly Love Black business shout out, man, is to Gym Work Training, man. Shout out to Dion. Shout out to Dion Chu, and shout out to the other brother that's on the flyer. I'm gonna get his name. I thought I had it. I think his name was Juan. But listen,
shout out to Dion, man. He been doing this gym work. His gym work routine.
That's a fitted that.
That's what's up.
He's having a summer Zoom workout, and he has put together a 6-week program of strength and conditioning training and basketball skill workout.
I'm going.
I said the same
I'm going.
thing.
I'm getting my game back.
It's never. First off, I'm going to learn a game so I can shit on you. That's what I'm going to do.
First of all,
do.
ain't no way in the hell you going to pick up the rock at 37 and school me.
I'm going to.
You might look like Carmelo, but you don't play like you got
Anyways, let me get this out the way, man. So, Deion Chu and the Gym Work program has put together a 24 sessions and 6-week program. Registrations are available now. We're going to get you that link in a little bit. Just be patient. Strength conditioning workouts with or without equipment, with or without. We in quarantine time, so if you need to get strength and conditioning at home, the Gym Work program is for you. Basketball skills workout with or without a court. Is he talking to you? Because he's talking to me. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Message him if you have any questions, and it starts July 20th. Once again, this is a Zoom workout. Personally, I've been to the in-person workouts. My son Jabri has worked out with Deion on numerous occasions, and I've watched my son blossom into, I've seen the transition from when he came in to when he left. And it's a great experience for the kids, for the youth. There's no judgment. There's no age discrimination. You can go in there. At the time when we were going in the gym, you can go in the gym and you can learn, man. And you can be comfortable with learning.
Get your game right.
Get your game right.
Tighten up.
Yeah. And for me, I looked at this and I said, hey, personally, I'm interested. So this isn't just one any old.
It's free?
It's not free.
How much is it?
But I would say hit Deion up for any extra questions, that you might have for this program. But it's Zoom. So even though it's in the Mercer County area, you can learn this anywhere. And I think this is better because before you can if you were only in the Trenton area
only Trenton.
Right. Imagine traveling to Trenton to work out with Deion. Now you can work out anywhere in the United States, anywhere in the world. And this is the podcast, brothers, we talking about. We worldwide. So if you in Africa and you want to work out with Deion Chu, you can do that. We will have the information in our description. Like I said, I speak firsthand. I was there watching my personal son work out with Deion. Deion is great.
It don't get no more personal than your son, do it?
It don't get no more personal than my son. Have you had you had some experience with Deion Chu? Any experience?
I played against him.
You played against him?
Yeah.
How was playing against him?
He's a trash talker. He could play.
Yeah.
He definitely play.
Yeah.
Little guy, jump shot. Quick though.
Quick.
Yeah, jump shot, yeah. I used to play a lot against his brother Marcus. Marcus strong upper body, quick with the ball. I ain't saying them. We used to get right sometimes, man. Niggas,
So
they can play.
Play. So once again, I'll have the link in the description, and the program is from July 20th to August 27th. Get your strength and conditioning in and learn you some basketball techniques. So when the gyms do open, when the courts do open, you can your friends will be like, damn, where you learn that from?
Not you, bro.
Yes, me.
They gonna have to start with fucking dribbling with you. 101. First of all, this is your left hand and this is your right hand.
I don't think I got the hands for basketball, though. My hands just never.
You don't, nigga. You were supposed to be a fucking wrestler. That's what the fuck you were supposed to have been. You were supposed to have been fighting The Rock on WWF, nigga. That's what the fuck you should have been doing.
You right. You right.
You was not a basketball guy. I seen you play. Listen, I don't want to steer you wrong. All right?
You seen me play before I got with the gym work. At the gym work, then talk to me.
All right. You're right.
Yeah.
My bad.
At the gym work, then talk to me.
They might turn you into something. They might turn you into a Kwame Brown.
Shout out to Deion Chu. Shout out to the other black businesses that we will be shouting out going forward. So with that being said, man, we got a little special surprise for you guys. And we're going to get to it early. Are you ready for it?
Prestige worldwide. Worldwide.
What's that from again? That's from Step Brothers, right? Yeah, they're my boys.
Prestige.
You ready for it?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, we starting early. We getting right into it.
This is worthy right now. This is worthy. I'm gonna just let AJ talk to you. Excuse me, JJ talk to you.
Bullshit! What the fuck are you talking about? about?
Just don't understand, man. We had to do this one at the beginning of the episode because it's so hot, so juicy.
Yeah.
It's so, you know, hot, nigga. You heard me. It's hot. So there have been questions about the dating lifestyle and, you know, marriage
For years.
agreements for a very, 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 very long time in regards to Mr. Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. Right? Yeah, you know what? Nothing was ever confirmed. Nobody really knew shit. You just niggas talking.
And we minding our business.
We mind our business. Couple of headlines here and there. They look like phony tabloid headlines. You don't really read them shits, but you might, depending on how authentic it looks and, you know, how bad you want to know. Shit like that. Well, Mr. August Alsina attempted to put all of that to bed when he decided in his interview with Angela Yee that he was going to let it all fly. Now, according to Mr. Alsina, he was in a consenting relationship with Mrs. Pinkett with Mr. Smith's blessing.
Blessing.
His blessing, not his permission, but his blessing. He was ordained. You know, he was knighted. He was put in this position.
You have my blessing, young man.
A golden child. Holy shit. All right, well, cool. Now, that's all fine and dandy. I don't have a problem with the marriage arrangements of Will and Jada. I do not have a problem if they allow each other to do whatever they want, you know, when they're not around. Or under whatever code of conduct that they have amongst one another. Whatever the case may be. But if it is an open relationship, then I would like to believe that Mrs. Smith was extremely open with this gentleman in regards to the terms and conditions and how this whole situation will work, right? And I'm pretty sure what they said it was like since like 2015. I'm pretty sure when everything was peachy and you know and all gravy, you wouldn't utter the peep. It's not a, oh my God, they're treating me so good. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Nothing. You heard not a peep from the dude. But I'm assuming that something goes sour somewhere, or maybe Jada just not having fun no more. I don't know, whatever the case may be, but it seems like it comes to a cease. And he wants to spill all the beans in this interview with Angela Yee. Why? Why, Coach Klein? Why? I don't understand. You can't. I don't like people who break arrangements like that. Now, he knew what saying that out loud, out in public like that against her would, you know what I'm saying, that kind of controversy and drama that would bring about. Even if Will did know about it. That's just not something that you want attached to your name like that out in the public. And for the life of me, I don't know what was the benefit or the reasoning for him doing so. Was he just cleansing himself? Was he that deeply wounded that his quote unquote girl wanted to go back to her husband, or just not have a side guy?
I can answer that, but I'll let you get your shit off.
All right, well, sit the fuck back. Mm-hmm. So I'm a little confused by that. But the one thing that I know you can't do is go bearing it all when it don't go your way. That's just some bullshit, man. That's just some bullshit, straight up. I'm sure he had his own issues or whatever, but, you know, don't fall in love with somebody else's wife and get mad when she wants to go back to her husband or not want to be, you know, a side anymore. You had your time, bro. Things like that don't last forever. You had your time. I'm sure it was a great time. Enjoy your time, because I would enjoy the time. I would enjoy all of that time. You know what I'm saying? But August Alsina, for you doing an interview with Angela Yee and spilling the beans in regards to a relationship that nobody knew anything about, nor do we really care about. We just want to know the details behind it. And after that, we're going to let it all go. Because after Jada does her little rant talk, we're not going to give a fuck no more for 2 days. And somebody else will look like a fool. But for right now, August Alsina, we would love to know what the fuck is you doing.
The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, sir. Control
What the
yourself,
fuck are you
young
talking
man.
about?
Control yourself.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So, I kind of feel bad for the boy August, man. In the sense that he has a story. And I don't recall his story because I didn't do my Googles before we got to this podcast, but I've heard some things. I think we call it like his family, his siblings, a lot of death in the family, a lot of him being like on his own. So kind of like when Jada got with him, it was like the first form of love that he's felt in his entire life or in a long time. So with that being said, to me, it's just like it backfired. Like, because the Smiths have been doing this for a long time, and we didn't hear nothing about it. But I think Jada kind of messed up on this one. You know, Will's job is to just be like, "Hey, I know what's going on, cool." And I think that with the busy schedule of a Will Smith, always on set, never home, okay, cool. So Will didn't do his homework, and Jada just saw somebody she could.
Take control of.
Yeah, younger guy. I'm the older guy. I'm about to put it on this young boy, and she did, obviously. And he told the world how much he loved her. So out of 20-something years of marriage for the Smiths, this is the first time that Jada just got it wrong. She messed with the wrong one, to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is true though. If he got a lot going on,
He got a lot going on,
and you as an older woman kind of praying. That ain't no different from a man doing it to a woman.
It's not at all. You know, women are usually the ones fatherless. So an older guy comes into their life and treats them as such and uses them until, you know, they realize that, hey.
He gets fuck is you doing because he could have went and talked to a therapist about it. He had to talk to Angela Yee on the radio. Like,
no, I'm not disputing your fuck is you doing.
OD.
That's your right. But I don't know either of them personally, so let's have a conversation between ourselves. Can you keep a secret? Now, I say that to say, if you were an artist of any sort, I think that if you're an artist of any sort, whether it's musician, a painter, a book, author, whatever, you're going to express yourself with your art. If you had the privilege of being in a private relationship with Miss Jada Pinkett, because it's a privilege, boy. Let me tell you something. We want next. August. Thanks a lot, August.
We want next.
Thanks a lot, August. But listen, some men who aren't looking for much, you get with a woman who's already married and doesn't want much else,
right?
But a little bit of your time,
right? We
want next. So thanks a lot, August.
Facts.
But what I'm saying to you is, could you keep a secret if you were an artist with superpowers? Meaning, I'm a writer. Or I'm
not who I am right now.
You're not who you
are.
Like,
I'm single, but I just bumped into this older woman who got a thing for young boys, and she's in a swinging relationship.
And it's the best love you ever had in your life.
I ain't saying shit.
But she's.
I don't give a fuck what she is.
Okay.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing. I'm just not a mumble mouth, so I don't really. It ain't nobody's business for me to tell nobody nothing like that. So I ain't going to do nothing but bring, damage to her reputation, to her image, and just bring a whole bunch of dumbass questions being asked that don't need to be asked. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, this motherfucker's, he like 5 years older than they son. It's like, nah, bro, you wildin'.
But that's Jada. But that's on Jada then, because I think sometimes you got to look at who you're dealing with and be like, this is too close to home, too close to the children, too close to whatever. And we all know August's background. We know a little bit. They might know more because he's probably giving them more information of his background on where he come from. So we could look at August and be like,
every nigga got a story, man.
That's a fact.
I got a story, bitch. Y'all going to bring me in a relationship?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That was it?
Doesn't this remind you? Well, first off, let me answer the question that I asked you. If I was an artist, would I paint this picture? I would try my best to paint this picture without nobody knowing. Because if I'm an artist and I'm working on the album, which August was, this is like he's in album mode. And
ain't nobody gonna listen to that shit, man.
we've already, I don't know how the internet got a hold of this, but the internet got a hold of this before any song was leaked where, hey, I think August and Jada might be more than friends. Mm-hmm. And then you come out. So now with the pressures on you to come out with some songs, and the only thing you can think about is the love of your life, Jada Pinkett. So
you can sing that shit, but you ain't got to say her name.
Without the names. Correct. Yeah. Okay, so
niggas been making songs like that for years.
Right.
That's what the fuck.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's easy.
So you're saying the songs is cool. It's just the Angela Yee interview was crazy.
Yeah, like you just out there with it. Like I was in a relationship. I've given my years of myself.
Because his argument was, I look crazy. Well, what did you think was going to happen? That's a married woman. At the end of the day, she's going to be associated with Will Smith and not August. You are not going to be the number one ever.
Seat, bro.
You're never going to be the number one ever.
Throne,
listen to what he said. Will gave me my blessings. Who gave you the blessings, fam?
Will.
So do you
Guess
know
who took him away?
You do know.
Hey, Jada.
You do know who white that is. Yeah, right, facts. You do know who white that is, right? You're never going to be the number one. I gave you my blessing. Yeah. If I would not have gave my blessing, you would never experience the honey that I get to sample.
The honey nut Cheerios.
Ever. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, he wild out, man. I mean, but then again, young boy, no family.
That's a fact.
Got that cougar pussy put on him.
That's a fact.
That's like witchcraft, bro. That's like witchcraft.
And man. Jada, because I've heard things about Erykah Badu, about what she do to men. So I've heard about those special powers.
That's that vintage pussy.
Doesn't Jada Pinkett remind you of Erykah somebody Badu? That I would say Erykah Badu, but doesn't she just remind you of somebody that, man, if I got the pussy from Jada Pinkett, I'm in trouble if I don't know what I'm doing. Because they're going to talk to you. They're going to fantasize you. They're going to romance you. They're going to do.
I feel like that about Nia Long too.
You think Nia Long would just destroy your life if you gave
completely
her
hypnotized, completely the fucking up.
Nia Long will destroy your life if she gave the opportunity.
Nigga, I'm walking around all day. All you see the white of my eyes. You don't see my pupils and nothing. I'm in zombie mood.
So basically, let's take this off for women. This is just what experience trumping unexperienced. If I'm an experienced player,
it fucks you up, man. You go from being with someone who's way past your experience level than that going left, and then you ending up with somebody who isn't at your experience level. So now you kind of got to gauge between. Like, I imagine that's pretty difficult to do.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I kind of want some of that. I kind of want to be the
Jada.
I want to be the unexperienced. No. I want to be the unexperienced person in the relationship. I want to be the one to not know it all.
You say your age range was what? 30, 35?
When did I say that? When did I say that?
We talked about this
it
on
probably
episode
was,
a minute
but you
ago.
be remembering the weirdest things. I say, listen, 4 years of podcasting, I've said a lot.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't mean that I remember.
When you say things, it clicks in my mind as to something that you probably said previous that matches or contradicts that. So that's why I always do it.
What did I say?
Something about your age range being you wanted G-Mills. You was having an episode about mills.
I would love to be around a woman that will take advantage of me. Because that's less work I have to do, really. Because really, at the end of the day, when you're taking advantage of a younger person, you're doing all the work.
Clear up, take advantage. That sounds a little rapey.
Well, I'm 37. You're not going to rape me. And I'm sorry if that word's offensive, but
I don't know, man.
No, but I'm just saying, just like
motherfuckers is slick.
Okay, picture like this. I'm going to take the back seat to everything. Whoa, be the aggressor. Okay. You're 47. I'm 37.
Okay,
you got little respect for me because you don't think that I've been through the fire.
I don't know though, man. Just because you. It still depends on the person because she could be 47 and be trash. Bro.
That's a fact. But I'm just saying, I want you to be 30. I want you to be 47 with experience.
Okay.
Not 30, not 47 and trash. I want you to be 47 with all the experience. All right. Show me something that these girls my age or younger than me can't show me.
Show me what y'all old heads mean when you say,
let me tell you something.
Youngest don't know what y'all talk about.
Let me tell you something. Nothing. I had a full body massage a while ago, right? And this person knew damn well what they was doing. I've never experienced. I've never yelled and screamed. In my life.
You nutted.
No. But no. It was one of those. It was one of those experiences where you didn't, but every emotion was like every emotion was like, oh my god, like this is crazy.
I understand.
So no. It wasn't about me climaxing. It was just like every movement with this person was, whoa. And they knew that. That's what I'm saying. So be the 47-year-old woman that knows that everything you say and everything you do is going to blow this young boy's mind.
That's dangerous, man.
It is.
I'm gonna keep my son away from them old bitches.
But at the end of the day, I'm strong enough to know that in that moment, everything is gravy. But once that moment's over, like you don't, nobody has ever controlled me. Like I've never been that type of guy to be like, yo, that thing was good, and I'm stalking you.
You ain't had none of that, Jada. You ain't had none of that, Nia. You ain't had none of that.
If I had some of that Jada or Nia, it's only
you ain't
great.
Had none of that Erica Badu.
All right.
You ain't had that mystical pussy.
But it's only in that moment. Once that moment's over, I always snap back like a rubber band fan. Always. But
you ain't never dipped in no nostalgic vintage.
Okay. Doesn't this August out? But doesn't this situation kind of remind you of the high school days? Not the high school days for us, but just high school students or kids that get to sleep with the teacher and they have to tell you who they slept with, and the teacher wind up getting knocked for.
Right. It's like, nigga, what the fuck you? What you talk for?
But
then again, you 15.
But can you hold that in though? Can you sleep with a Jada Pinkett and not tell nobody? Or are you going to tell the people you truly, truly trust?
I'm only going to tell the people I truly trust. And there's not a lot.
There's no way you can actually keep this to yourself. If Jada Pinkett be like, yo, fam.
I'm telling somebody I knocked Jada. I'm telling
because
somebody.
Because it never happened, right?
Yo,
if you don't tell nobody, it never happened.
If I come out 5 years later, I'm like, yeah, I used to be with Jada. Jada who? Jada Smith from down the street? It's I'm gonna tell somebody. I'm gonna tell at least one person.
I think that's where August comes in at, because I think he might have heard about it. Like it might have leaked before he got to it, and they go, August Jada, yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Oh, word, y'all don't think that, or y'all questioning my integrity? Like I ain't never lied. I ain't never been blase blah. And I think that right.
You watched the whole interview?
I just watched that part.
Yeah, me too. I ain't watched the whole joint. I intended to, but I got high and started doing something else.
Yeah, just give me the part that I need. And I heard.
I love it.
Yeah. But once again, shout out to August, man.
I hope that young man's heart's fine healing. When Jada doing the red table talking?
Yo, she playing the game right. She said we all need healing, not quoting her word for word, but we all need healing. She didn't drop no date on when the show dropping. She got us all waiting. It's business. Why not do it yourself? And I applaud that. Don't let TMZ get it. Don't let whoever get it. You're going to come see me on the Red Table Talk, and you all will watch my show, and I'm going to say what I want.
When you do it, I don't want to hear none of that mystical talk, man. I don't want to hear none of that higher self and my inner being type shit. I want to hear. I want to hear you say, "I fucked him."
You're not going to hear that.
Said I could.
You're not. Gonna,
That's what I want to hear.
You're not going to hear that.
I don't want to watch the shit then. And I want Will to be there. Like, well, we had an agreement.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Don't dance on me, because bitch, I ain't got my dancing shoes.
Speaking of, my husband said I could. Will and Jada has been married for about 20 years, I think, right?
Like
and
that.
I think we need to separate life partners from just the marriage. Like, of course, they've slept together before they have two children.
Separate life partners from marriage.
Well, for the simple fact that marriage, people think that when you're married, you're with this one person for the rest of your life. And with Will and Jada, with like how they talk, with basically how they talk beyond marriage. They talk beyond just the regular conversation. And I think that some Will Smith allowing his wife to sleep with another man doesn't affect the business, the household. It kind of affects the household. Now that you see how the kids are raised, you kind of get that, hey, the kids got something on them. So they let their kids do what they want. So they kind of let the kids do what they want, because
I don't like that. I don't like the kids got something on them.
But you could. We don't live a traditional life. I'll say that. So with that being said, we can't parent traditionally. We're free. We're free.
Who's we?
Will, Jada, Jaden, and what's the daughter name? Willow. Mm-hmm. We're free. So we do how we live how we want to live, right? Will Smith is on set producing a movie, and Jada goes, "You're never around, you're not here, right?" And you go, "Well, I'm Will Smith and I make $20 million to film. Right? You're home raising the children and you're helping me with a lot of things, but I can't be there for you. Do you need somebody there for you? I give you my blessing. Fam, I can see that happening. Why I can see that happening? Because it doesn't stop the family from functioning.
Not only that, but that shit ain't new. Like, they ain't the first swinging married couple in this motherfucker.
Would you get a divorce because one thing stops working?
Right. This shit is not uncommon. Like, this shit, motherfuckers been doing a thing for years out here. We going back to 1800s with this shit, bro. This shit is not new. Married people do things within their marriage that they're comfortable with their partners. I don't know. Maybe sex got born between the both of them. They say, you know what? You can smash that boy. You can smash that boy.
20 years. Like, yeah, sex can get boring.
Fuck new. Like,
I still like you. I still love you. And we have a
only
family.
Thing I want to know is I want the confirmation. Yes, he was a part of our relationship.
I don't think you're going to get that.
What the fuck we talk about then?
I don't think you're going to get that.
If that ain't what's being addressed, what the fuck is the discussion?
I don't think you're going to get that.
What the fuck is the healing?
That's a good question.
If we ain't talk about any type of sexual intercourse that took place between her and that young man that he's saying happened, how is any soul healing going to happen without that being addressed? Shit just don't make sense to me.
I don't know why Jada came out and said anything. Well, I do kind of. It's just like, yo, we have our own network. We have our own show. We're going to control the narrative. Like, why let TMZ?
Why does his soul need to heal over pussy he never got?
He should have never said. If that's the case, he should have.
I'm just saying, like, what? No, what is? You need to heal because you wanted it, but you never got it. What?
This is how you
need to heal because you got it, and it got taken away.
This is how you keep control of the narrative. Jada is smart. We all need to heal. So when you put heal in there, it's like, okay, I see where she's going. She's always going to be in control of the situation.
I don't see where she's going. It just look like a deflector to me. No, bitch. Listen.
That too.
Listen.
But I'm in control of
that
the
shit out the way. All right. And
all
what's
right.
up? What's up with the real deal?
And this is why this is going to be the most watched video show of all time.
I ain't gonna watch that shit, man. I just want to hear the clip.
But
that's the part that's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna keep watching it, and they ain't gonna say the shit all the way at the end.
But you will watch the clip, the segment, the part that she says what she says.
After social media breaks down the whole interview and just says the juicy shit that everybody cares about, yeah, I'll check that out.
But it still goes back to Jada and Will. Regardless if you watch the actual FaceTime, regardless if you watch the actual Red Table Talk or the videos on social media, all of it counts as impressions. It doesn't matter if you actually watch the show. When you click on that click and retweet it or tweet something about it, it all goes back to them. So they win. They're playing, August is playing their game. You're not going to beat the Smiths, fam.
I mean, I guess I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't give a fuck about them winning spin cycles and getting views on their site.
No, but I'm saying.
I just want to know if she did it.
That's a fact. You
That's
might not
it.
care, but that's the game. They're not.
I'm not playing that game. Bitch, did you fuck this nigga or not? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Well, we will soon see.
Whoa.
Is asking or answering the question, why didn't it work out with you and your ex, an important question to ask when getting to know someone? I am going to tell you right now, for me, personally, I think this is one of the questions that turns me off from people.
Because you don't want to tell the truth?
What is the truth? If I'm
what
talking,
happened?
why is that your business? If I'm talking to you, well, first off,
all right.
who wants to hear? First off, we all communicate via text messaging more, right? We text more than we talk.
Mm-hmm.
How can you break down why it didn't work out with you and your ex in the text? Have you ever done that though? Have somebody asked?
No.
Okay. So let's separate text from the phone conversation. I can't explain to you why a relationship that lasted years didn't work via text. I'm not even thinking about that. I've moved on. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm in the process of doing so many other things. And then I'm like, maybe it didn't work out with me and my ex, but what does that have to do with you?
I mean, maybe that question is like a leadway into characteristics that you may possess if, the relationship ended at your fault. It'd be a kind of a leadway into a person that you may be and what they could look out for. when shit going wrong. I think it's a legit question. Maybe first date, I was thinking more face to face, like out and about. Be asked that shit through text. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's what you want to talk about, bitch? I don't want to talk about that shit. Like,
even over the phone.
I can tell you fucking anything right now. You ain't even know what the hell's going on. You know
Yeah.
Oh man, I caught her getting gangbanged by my best friend. Like, bitch, you don't fucking know shit. But if you're gonna ask me some shit like that, ask me some shit like that face to face, so you can know it's real when I say it to you, or when you say it to me. I wouldn't ask no shit like that anyway.
You personally wouldn't ask something like that. Me neither.
No, I wouldn't.
Because at the end of the day, like you said, you can say whatever, and I
see the bullshit for myself anyway. At some point, if it's there anyway,
that's what I'm getting at. I'm going to see what he saw. Like if I start dating you, any woman out there, I'm gonna see what he saw eventually. Or maybe you don't got to tell me.
Maybe she want to know if it was something that she did and your ex. Maybe she want to know if it was something that your ex did that made you break up with her. So she could be like, "Oh, I ain't gonna do that."
Can't put it in a text. I honestly, you can't be in a relationship with somebody and describe everything that went wrong via text. I don't subscribe to that. I can't tell you. So now,
how do you answer it then?
Well, I think the last few times I didn't.
You just ignored it?
I just ignored it. And then actually, when that person asks me that, it kind of turns you off from that person. Well, I'm not going to be with this person because you just pissed me. Like, it's annoying for me.
Bro, that's just a simple question. Ain't like she asked you that question 5 times.
The question is simple, but the answer is what?
Or what?
The
question is simple, but the answer is what?
The question is simple, but the answer isn't simple because we just explained.
But okay, but you can still
text.
say that though. You can say, "I'm not really comfortable answering that question," or "I'm not sure why you asked me that. I don't want to answer that question." Come on, you got.
And you just better hope that person. Because people are nosy. People want to know. If you tell somebody...
If you stand on yours, you can just stand on yours. In a respectful way, excuse me, that's not something I'm comfortable talking about with you just yet.
And you might as well delete her number. Because I'm telling you, there's some people who are just nosy. That if you actually use
everybody ain't, though.
Like, I like the answer you gave. But for some people, if you say, hey, listen, I don't really want to talk about that. That makes them more intrigued as to why.
Oh, well.
They want to know.
Oh, well.
and that person you talk...
well.
And the conversation is...
Oh, well, what the fuck? Excuse me, that's not something I'm not comfortable talking about. Oh, really? Why does that make you uncomfortable? Excuse me. I just said it makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to be rude, but if you're going to continue to push the issue, I'm going to have to end this conversation.
But doesn't that kind of let you know that person wants to bury their ex? If somebody says, hey, why didn't it work out with you and your ex? Isn't that AKA for I can't wait to tell you what my ex did to me? I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to hear that. Don't ever tell me what your ex did to you if you're not going to tell me what you did.
Right.
And number 2, I don't care what any of you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care.
What the fuck
like
just got to do with me?
Just because y'all two fault. Right. Let's just say you got out of a bad relationship where y'all two fault. What they got to do with me? Because we're not going to do that.
Right.
I'm not him, and you're allegedly,
you better not be
supposedly
you.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm changed. I ain't the same person I was in that relationship.
Before you entertain me, you need to get yourself in order. So don't tell me.
Take a bath.
Right. So don't tell me what y'all did, because you could be in a relationship with somebody and be like, "Yo, man, when she was with me, man, she did the most. Well, she don't do that with me." Mm-hmm. That's what you want. I don't care what you did. Right. I don't care what you did. In every relationship, the person that you with brings out a certain you. Like, I ain't know I was this nuts till I met you. Like, yo, fat man, you fight every night, whether it be physically or verbally. Like,
right, man, you crazy.
But that's with you. When I'm with her, or when her is with him,
we never argue.
We don't fight. So don't ask me,
right,
why me and my ex didn't work. It didn't work. Now, me and you have been having.
How old are people asking these questions? They 38 too.
Hey, yo, I'm 37, motherfucker. First off, I'm 37. Put some respect on my age. But I'm saying, for me personally, for those listening, you might not care what they ask you. You might have an answer for. I'm not in position to want to play victim or making somebody that you never met look bad. It's not your business as to why it didn't work out with
Yo, I hate that, yo. I hate when people try to paint an image of somebody for me to think of them before I even know anything of them. I don't like that shit. Well, if that's your experience with them, I get it, but...
Right, that's your personal experience.
But I don't need to know that, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need to know what happened between y'all in 2007. What the fuck that got to do with me now?
Yeah, right. Like
keep that shit to yourself. Unless you see like the nigga doing some shit to me like that now that reminded you of 2007, whatever.
Or if you homies with somebody, which sounds crazy, but if you homies with somebody that's dating somebody that you know, it's okay to be like, hey, listen, this person has this type of he or she moves like this. I get that, right? Look out for your homie. Mm-hmm. But other than that, yeah, I agree. How I acted with my ex is how I acted because that's what it called for. Honestly, like that's the energy we had. I'm talking to you. We don't got that energy. So
don't worry about it.
And also, from my experience, when talking about your past experience, it always leads to people being confused as to what actually happened. Because, like I said, if you've been through a lot, there's not a phone conversation. There's not a text message. But if you are around me, just be around me and you will see how I move. Mm-hmm. You will see how the people around me move. You can figure things out that way more than I can tell you. Because what I'm not going to do is paint myself to be this perfect saint and be like, yo, man, my ex, man, she did this and that and the third. Never going to do that. Don't ask me about my exes. I'm not going to talk to you about them. Mm-mm. We're here now. And I don't really care, even though you might.
Bitch, you want another drink?
Even though you might. Tell me about what your ex did to you. I'm listening, but I'm not. I'm listening, but I'm not.
I'm listening more so to hear what she did more so than what he did.
That's a fact. I don't care what he did. I don't care what he did.
I'm listening for the cracks in between. So what you do for him to slap you with a box of cereal then? You know what I'm saying? Because niggas don't waste cereal.
With the bag.
With the bag. Niggas don't waste Fruity Pebbles, baby. So if he had that shit, I'm pretty sure he intended on eating it, but he wasted it hitting your ass.
I'm pretty sure he didn't wake up premeditating. I'm going to smack you
with a bag
of Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, you earned that. So what you
somewhere down the line, you triggered something. Now, I'm saying all this to say this. When you're with certain people, you trigger certain energy. And so why
some of you motherfuckers are annoying and you annoy other motherfuckers into actually acting on how annoying you are.
You might jump in a new relationship and you might not trigger that person to do certain things. You might have triggered your ex. So why it didn't work out with you and your ex is between you and your ex. That's nothing to do with me. I personally don't care, because one thing that I've experienced is a lot of times people don't tell you what they did. They just want to talk about what the ex did. Mm-hmm. And now you feel bad for the person you in a relationship with. And now you got false energy for the ex.
I don't even understand how somebody can talk trash to someone about someone else and the person that they're talking to doesn't ask them, like, what did you do?
Because
how you just like, that was right. That was so fucking wrong.
Because they put it in your head. Yo, this person did this to me and that to me. So now when you see that person,
they weak as shit. Then
so now when you see that person, you go, well, I love this woman and you did this to that woman. I hate you. Nigga, I ain't never meet you. I don't know who you are. I don't know if whatever she was doing, she didn't tell me, triggered you into being somebody that you probably never was before you met her. Right. But meanwhile, you in a new relationship and you treat your new girl perfectly. Mm-hmm. It was just bad between y'all.
I don't know, man.
I
haven't been asked that question in a very long time since I've been in a relationship for a little while. So
for those that ask me or ask the people listening, why didn't it work with you and your ex? Just trash that question. It's just never going to be, unless you want to hear.
She moved to Nebraska and I ain't want to go.
Nebraska. But unless you want to hear somebody dog somebody.
She in the army. She got deployed. I ain't want to wait.
Simple.
I ain't want to wait.
Is it under 140 characters?
Right.
She went to Nebraska.
She got a new job out of country. Straight up.
Her hours changed.
She cheated, got pregnant, moved on me, skipped town.
Under 400.
What's up with you, though?
Yeah, what's up with you? Yeah. She cheated, had a baby on me, moved to Nebraska. Hey, how's your life?
Hey, what happened with you and your ex? Came home from work one day, closet empty, clothes gone, van, note on bed, never coming home.
Right.
That's it.
Now, if you can sum it up under 140 characters, you the man or you the woman. In the story. Fresh and Fiasco, man. We just had the verses go down. Fab versus Jadakiss. But Fresh and Fiasco, Fab playing the girly records against Kiss's hit records, street hit records. I'm going to let you go because you had a lot to say about this, Fresco, about Fab's song selection. Fresh and Fiasco.
I wasn't really pleased with Fab's song selection during this battle. And I went in to the battle like, yo, Fab about to win.
Fab about the smoking.
I ain't think it was going to be a smoke.
Not a smoke.
Not a smoke.
Not a smoke out session.
Not a smoke out because Kiss that nigga. But I did have Fab pulling out in the end. But it was just a few choice songs that he played that I ain't feel like was the strongest Kiss records. And when Kiss played certain, like I guess it was kind of weird because I listen to Fab all the time, so I know his whole discography. So I wasn't really like, oh shit, when his records came on. But when Kiss was playing his records, I ain't heard some of them shits in a long time. I even forgot he had some of those records. So, man, when he played Everywhere We Go, People Wanna Know, man, I wanted to put on a size pair of 36 jeans and walk down the high school hallway with some Timbs on and just thug it out, bro, like we used to do. But it was just dope. His whole energy was dope. He was drunk and shit. You know, like he was in the moment. You know, Fab was a little too cool for himself. I thought all of that played into, you know, the records and how it came out and the energy that it gave off to the live while it was going down. So,
yeah, Kiss started it off, so Fab had to match Kiss energy. But I'm gonna go with you, Fresh Fiasco.
Fiasco, he could have played better records than those.
Well, I'm gonna go Fresh. I think we all knew he was going to play those songs. And I think that when you battle somebody in the verses, you have to stick with your guns. So
they his records.
Who?
Fab's. If he would have played anything else, they still his guns, they his records.
Yeah, but what's his most known records though?
The Pop Tart shit, the bubblegum shit.
Right. So that's
they
why
good records though, but not in that forum, not in that style.
I don't know.
That shit was a landslide. It was not even close to me. And Fab still played hits. That was the crazy part. But it was like every time Jada played another record, it was like, oh shit, oh shit.
Well, the thing was with Fab and Jada, with Fab's personality, you get, I'm gonna prepare for this last second with Fab. With Kiss even said he was preparing ever since he signed the contract. His son was helping him. His DJ was helping him. Like Kiss,
he was prepared.
Kiss tells people he's top 5. So he couldn't go into this battle and act like he wasn't. Fab has that nonchalant attitude where he don't care. So Fab, technically, it looks like he prepared last minute, which it looks like because he was looking at his DJ like, so what you want to play? Kiss knew everything he was going to play. I still say that the records that Fab selected was good. It's just it's just the energy. It's like, first off, it didn't matter if Fab played the right records. Because Fab personality is laid back. Both of them was drinking Douce. But Fab was laid back regardless, and Kiss turned up. Kiss personality was going to be Fab anyway. Yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah, Fab turned on the record. Kiss said, "Oh, turn that off. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna play this at my wedding.
Happy we doing this for the culture. Anybody else, don't let nobody get paid because somebody get paid. We gotta get paid."
Kiss was going to win anyway. Like if Fab played the right records, Kiss was going to win because he was Douce'd out. He had the scene where he had the hands out. He was. Kiss was just going to win. There was nothing Fab could have did.
Tell Apple they slipping. Tell them we eating peaches and plums from now on.
Fresh or Fiasco, man. Kanye West running for president.
Fiasco. Next.
The fuck? Definitely a fiasco.
It's July.
But
ain't the election in November?
Yes, it is. But let me tell the people.
He ain't never ran a campaign before this. He ain't got no donating dollars.
That's a fact.
He ain't got no steam.
That's a fact.
Ahead of the motherfuckers that's already ahead of him.
That's a fact.
This is some bullshit, man.
That's a fact.
You've been watching around. It's been quarantine. We've all been quarantined for how long? You could have been said some shit. Fuck it, I'm bored. I don't run for president. You should have did that shit in March, bro. It's July, bro.
That's a
what
fact.
the fuck kind of promises and any type of like political structure can you put around yourself to make the fucking nation believe that Kanye West is the top guy to be president right now?
That's a fact.
Kiss my ass.
And I'm glad you said that. I'm going to go Fiasco because, listen, people, what you have to understand. The only thing this is going to do is split votes between Biden and West, which is going to leave Trump and all his voters. Because let me tell you something. Trump's voters are going to vote for Trump. Kanye West is not taking votes from Trump. He's taking votes from Biden. Mm-hmm. Because the black people go, oh, man, the first black president. Now the mom is black, the dad is black. The first rapper president, the first, what I'm saying, like black people are more intrigued by this than any other race.
I really feel like this is a remake of the movie Idiocracy, where Terry Crews was president.
So I saw a lot of people excited that Kanye West is running, and it's just like you guys understand that he can set himself up to lose this one, but win in 4 years. You know he could run in 4 years, right? Because that's what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to run. Then he said he was going to run in 2024. Now, for him to run now, because what they're saying is Biden is going to smoke Trump's boots. They say Trump is losing bad on the polls. Mm-hmm. So the strategy is to get Kanye West in, just like you said. You weren't there from the beginning. You didn't run. You weren't on you weren't there on none of the stations debating with none of the candidates about why you should be president. Now all of a sudden you just come in as an independent, I guess.
How does that work anyway? Can I just be like...
There's always loopholes or something, man. But you do remember these nuts ran.
These nuts did run.
You did that, and you got some votes.
And the gorilla
ran.
Yeah.
So Kanye West, you know what I mean?
I'm about to run for president.
You can run for president. These
Fresco
nuts
for Prezzo. You're...
Fresco for Prezzo.
It's going down.
So
I'm about to get this.
Don't believe the hype,
free
y'all.
healthcare popping.
If you vote for Kanye West, you're only taking votes away from Biden.
Vote for Pedro.
Trump. We named the episode "Vote for Pedro" one time.
We did.
If you vote for Kanye, you're only taking votes from Biden. Trump supporters will always vote Trump, fam. It's not switching. So this is why the Kanye West running for president is a fiasco.
Switch.
Fresh Fiasco. Walmart will be opening their lots for the open theater. Basically, they're going to set up shop where you can park in a parking lot. And they're going to have the big theater out there, the big projector, and you're going to watch movies. I'm going to go fresh, man, because I sit here and I think, do I want to be inside of a movie theater when the movie theaters open up to watch a movie?
No.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be elbow to elbow.
Nope.
In a movie theater with how many seats can they hold? But like 20 per row?
Probably
and it's like all the way from
yeah.
A to
like G, some shit like that.
It's like that. And like you do that math.
Right.
Do like 20 times 20. You got like 400 people in the movie theater.
I was already putting my jacket down over the seat before I sat down in the movie theaters. Before COVID happened. Now I don't even want to sit the fuck.
Now imagine if
one walk in that
right now. Imagine if now I've been in the movie theater.
Motherfuckers coughing in the movie.
I've been in the movie theater where it's like 6 people in there. I'll do that all day.
Yeah, that's fine.
But when you got a movie coming out like
pack movie,
when you elbow to elbow with a stranger,
if it's fucking Avengers coming out,
I was thinking the same thing about Avengers, like a Marvel movie,
sold out, bro.
Something packed, elbow to elbow.
What I've been thinking about these movies theaters is, well, not even in theaters. I think movie theaters is pretty much dead. I don't think they
can't come back.
So they might as well distribution. Whoever's the distributor for the studio might as well sell the rights to the film straight to streaming services and cut the movie theater straight the fuck out.
Now I don't know how spooky this is, but remember we did the episode on AMC.
We did
opening the streaming service.
Yeah, we did.
That was before Corona.
That was before Corona. Yeah.
That kind of spooky to let you know that they kind of knew something was happening. Why would they go to a streaming service?
But you know what's weird? They didn't. It wasn't nothing crazy though. It was like only movies that's been released through AMC. But bitch, all of that shit is on all the other streaming services already. Fuck out of here.
And what they do is they charge you $19.99 to rent, but in a few months they'll charge you $19.99 to own. So it depends on the movie. Like
renting no movie for no fucking $20, man.
But if you go to the movie theaters, it's $20. Really, technically, that's why it kind of
works. But I'm getting a whole experience with that. I'm in a theater. You know, I'm paying for the seat. I'm paying for the theater. I'm paying for the venue.
I'm in your place right now. If you sat on that couch and watched TV on that 55-inch screen with the lights out, with popcorn, what's the difference?
Right. But this is my shit. So it ain't much. This is my shit. So
That's
it's a
what I'm
little
saying.
different. I'm going to somebody else. I don't mind paying to get into the movie theater.
But the movie theaters is
But
dead.
I'm not paying $20 to rent no movie for no 48 hours.
You're going to the movies.
I don't give a fuck, boy. Listen to me. I ain't doing it. Shit.
I'm just saying, you go into the movies to give them a few dollars to watch it for that 2-3 hours. It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing, Mortimer. It's not. It's just not.
I'm gonna go fresh, man. Walmart open up the gates outside movie theater. This is where it's at. You guys, we can park. We can be 6 feet away. A parking spot is a dope 6 feet away type of space you can get. I don't know how comfortable you'll be in your car for 2-3 hours.
I guess it depends on what kind of car you got.
It definitely depends on what type of car you got. Because I know sometimes when you drive long distance, your knees,
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, you can be uncomfortable. So it depends on.
I think it's fresh.
Or maybe not a car parking lot. Just put the blanket down and you sit out there.
Oh, that's cool too. Or maybe you got a pickup. You can park it in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Drop the latch, drop the door in the pickup.
Depending on the type
Feel
of
me?
vehicle you have.
Yeah. Put a blanket down there, some pillows. Slip.
And the crazy part is try to explain this to your partner that, hey, we can't go out. Because, you have some partners who love being out.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to imagine you having that partner who just needs to go out. But you have to explain to your partner, hey, listen, we're in quarantine times, fam.
You shouldn't have to explain it. Bitches everywhere.
All right, but I just think
Everything's
that's
closed.
yeah. But have you seen the parties that they do yesterday? 4th of July parties?
I'm telling y'all
People
niggas,
have to go outside.
you niggas is going to make this whole fucking country COVID out. As worse than what it already is.
People just
You
have to
niggas
go
is
outside.
at pool parties.
Yeah.
You niggas is at clubs. I'm like, what the fuck is niggas partying for? Even I forgot it was the 4th of July. I'm what the fuck is niggas even partying for? Everybody's everywhere, man. I worked and I came the fuck back home and I went to sleep.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
The 4th of July.
You are saying that, hey, you shouldn't have to explain it.
Fireman?
I agree. But if, like I say, if your partners want to, like, if they really just have to be outside,
I'm like, well, get out there, bitch. What the fuck? I ain't going nowhere.
just saying, hey, you're going to have to be okay with us renting the movie on our couch and enjoying a good.
We're not
intimate
going to
moment.
rent the new movie, though. We're just going to get the one that ain't 19.
Man, what's the difference? If you go to the movie theaters, you're going to spend $12 per ticket.
I'm not spending $19.99 to watch a movie in my own goddamn house.
I'm asking you, what's the difference?
It's not
Price
my-
wise, what's the difference? If you go to AMC now with you and your
Price-wise,
girl, you're going to have to buy.
Listen to me.
Okay,
I am willing to pay $29.99 or $19.99 to go to the movies and watch the movie.
but not in your
But
crib.
I am not willing to pay $19.99 to watch a movie in my own house.
Okay.
Bitch, where the $3.99 movies at? No, that's no.
All right.
No, I'm not. Rent. You got 48 hours to watch it.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
No.
Don't hit
no.
play and got to pause and wait to
now
watch
you got
it.
24 hours. Get the fuck out of here.
You better watch it in those 24 hours. I'm just saying it's the same
Hit
thing.
the button.
Fam.
Hit the button.
What bullshit?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Come on, man.
Bullshit.
48 hours after I paid $19.99. I should have this bitch for 19 days. Fuck.
Oh, man. All right, man. Hey, man. So that was the end of the episode, man. Another classic, if you ask me.
Hey, man, if you need any assistance on your car detailing services, you can reach out to me via Facebook. My name is Fresco J. You can email me at JARRETTMINER17 or reach out to me on Instagram at Fresco Fame. And that's mobile minded detailing. All prices will be laid upon you upon inquiry. Thank you very much.
And this was episode 183 of the podcast. Brothers, peace out.
Deuce.